Let's try it if we need to put more salt. Oh, yum. Hi guys, this is Janet and welcome back to my channel. So, today we're going to make dinner. It's afternoon, it's already 4 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, we are going to make dinner, you guys. And for tonight's menu is Paksiw. Yeah, fish Paksiw. So, I have two types of fish that we're going to Paksiw. It's the golden Pampano and salmon. And because we have like abundance of vegetable from our garden, we're going to make paksiw loaded with vegetables. So that's what we're gonna make today. And then for my husband, for Mike, we're going to make herb garlic potato wedges. So we're going to make that for him. And so right here, this goodness in front of me, this is what we're going to put in our paksiw. So, without further ado, let's get started. That's the vegetables that we're going to put in our paksiw, guys. So, I'm just going to prep our vegetables and get everything ready, and I will back with you in a moment. Okay, guys, so here's the ingredients for our paksiw. 1 large size of Pampano fish and 2 center cuts of salmon. About a pound of okra. 4 medium-sized eggplants, 3 stalks of green onions, and 4 small size of bell peppers, 1 bulk of garlic and half a size of medium onion, 1/4 cup of ginger, a teaspoon of peppercorn, and 5 pieces of Thai chili, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and a tablespoon of olive oil, 1 cup of vinegar, and 1 cup of water. Okay guys, so we're going to assemble our paksiw now. At the bottom of the pan, we're going to put some of our spices. And the reason why I'm doing this is to prevent our fish to stick into the bottom of our pan. So we're just gonna lay some of our spices. And of course, we're going to put everything that we have. And actually, I'm gonna lay some of this in here too. Okay, and some of our ampalaya too. Now for our okra, we're going to put the okra like when our fish or where our paksiw is almost done. And then we're gonna arrange our fish. So here's the pampano, the golden pampano, and here's our salmon. Strips of salmon. We're just gonna lay that over there as well. Now our fish is all there. Now we're just going to spread our spices and our aromatic spices here, like just like lay everything on top. Basically dump everything on top, but layer it or put it where everything can get a little bit of something, you know. I like my paksiw, guys, loaded with aromatic. It will help us get rid of the distinct smell of the fish. So I know this is gonna be a lot, but that's okay, because this vegetable we're going to wilt. We have so many vegetables, so why not using them? Now, the only thing that's not in the pan right now is our okra here. We still have the okra. And like I said, we're going to put that when our paksiw is halfway through. So at this point, we're going to add salt, of course. So we're going to add salt. And guys, as I cook, I taste it and adjust the seasoning, whatever it needed. So at this point, guys, we are just adding the rest of our ingredients, like the soy sauce, peppercorn, vinegar, and water. Okay, so everything is in here. Look at that, guys, how pretty that is. Yeah, our fish is totally disappear, but don't worry, it's gonna resurface later. Okay, so let's put it over here and let's turn on our fire into medium high, and we're just gonna let it simmer until it start boiling, and then we're gonna check. So yeah, We're just gonna let it simmer, put the cover on, and then we're gonna check later and see if it needs anything, and of course to add our okra. Meanwhile, we're going to prep our potatoes. Okay guys, our potatoes are done. It's over here, ready to be cooked. And here's our paksiw. It's simmering beautifully. So now we're going to start on our potatoes. So first we're going to put olive oil, just enough to coat the bottom of the pan, okay? And to that, we're going to add our potatoes. Okay, this is going to be splashy. Ooh, there you go. So basically guys, we're just going to brown the sides of the potatoes. So we're just going to let the potato cook. Our goal here is to brown the sides of the potatoes. So we're just going to keep flipping them until we get that nice brown on the sides. So meanwhile, we're going to prep the dish that goes with the potatoes, because I cannot just feed my husband just potatoes. So we're gonna make something to go with it. Okay guys, so look at our potatoes now. That's pretty much what I'm trying to get. So now I'm going to season it. So it's just a very simple seasoning guys. So what we're going to put in there, just salt. Potato is a bland vegetables guys. You have to season it very well in order to get flavor from them. So we're just gonna do that, and then on top of the salt I add Italian seasoning. That's what I use, Italian seasoning. And then I add a little bit of oil, and then we're just gonna stir this. So guys, if you were here, you can smell that aroma. Oh, it smells good. And we probably need to put more salt. So we'll just keep on mixing them. Alright? And then we're going to turn our fire into low heat, and we're going to put the lid on. The reason why we're doing that, now that we get the brown from the sides that we were looking for, now we're going to actually cook the potatoes, because outside is brown right now, but in the middle it's a little tough. So this way, steaming it and cooking it all the way through. So while we're waiting on our potatoes, we're going to check our paksiw and see if it's time for us to add the okra. Ooh, look at that guys, that looks good, and I think it's time for the okra to join the party. So we're going to add the okra now, and before that we'll just give it a try, see if it needs anything. It smells good guys. Oh no, ooh, I love it. Okay, let's put the okra in. And okra doesn't take long to cook. So when this red okra or purple okra turns green, that means they are ready. They're done. And don't worry, they'll get flavor, believe me. Even if they're on top, they will get some flavor down. And then lastly, we're going to add our olive oil. Now this is optional. You don't have to put olive oil in your paksiw, but I love putting olive oil. If you haven't tried put oil in your paksiw, please give it a try. It's really good. Alright, so we're just gonna close the lid again and let the okra cook. So while we are waiting on our two dish, our potatoes and our paksiw, and by the way, hear that? That means our rice is almost ready. Guys, it's crazy, you know, people out there, you guys out there that are working, you can relate to my weeknights. It's pretty crazy right now, because you know, when you're working and you get home and you need to fix something for dinner, this is it. Okay, so while we are waiting for our potatoes and for our paksiw, we're going to make the side dish that's going to go with the wedges, the potato wedges for my husband. So as I mentioned, we're going to make this sausage with onion. I don't know what the name of the dish, but sausage with white onion, that's it. So here it is. Here's our sausage. This is a vegetarian sausage, guys. It's made from vegetable protein and soy protein, and this is the kind I use. I don't know if it's gonna focus. It's not focusing. But it's called Loma Linda Big Frank. It's vegan. It's not focusing, guys. I'm sorry. There you go. So here it's vegan. It says vegan. So we're going to sear the side of this sausage. So we're going to put olive oil. So we're just going to add this in here. And you can use any type of sausage, guys. Any hot dog. If whatever. There's a lot of vegetarian option in the supermarket, in the regular supermarket. So you can pretty much use this kind of noodle of sausage. Okay, so we'll give it a few minutes and then we're going to flip it. And then, guys, I think our paksiw is ready. Let's see. Look at that. Our okra is now green. So, guys, guess what? That puppy there is done. So let's turn it off, and that's ready for, you know what? And our potatoes is cooking nicely. So guys, dinner is getting closer. Okay guys, look at our sausage here. Looks like they're ready. So now we're going to add our onion. So I'm just using a medium onion, guys. And then we're just going to add this. So we'll just give it a time to cook the onion. Oh, it smells really good, you guys. And then we're going to season it with this herb amare. This is herb sea salt. It's called herb amare. You can buy this in any health food store. So we just season that with that. And garlic powder. And onion powder. Just like that. And give it a stir. And that is done. Very simple. That's done. So, turn it off. And we're going to move to our potatoes. And I think this is ready. I think these potatoes also cook. Oh yeah, they're cooked all the way through now. So now this is cooked and ready. We're going to try this, but before that we're going to add the garlic, you guys. Now the reason why I put the garlic at the last minute is to prevent the garlic from burning. You don't want burnt garlic in your potato wedge because burnt garlic tastes better. So you want to put the garlic at the very last minute. And also, I'm going to add red crushed pepper. Now, this is spicy. And if you don't like spicy food, you can omit the red crushed pepper if you don't like them. Okay? And we're just gonna, and we're going to give this just a little bit of olive oil. And just keep flipping it like that. So about 2 minutes, guys, our garlic will be cooked. And this is ready to serve. Whew! It's really getting close to eat. I am so hungry. I have a stomach to support, so. Okay guys, let's try. Let's try our potatoes. I think this is done. So let's try if it needs, it's done. We're just going to try if it needs more salt. No. It's perfect. Of course, it's perfect. So, this is done. And guys, guess what? It's about time to eat. So here's for my husband. Look at that. That's really good. Here's what we're having, guys. That's the paksiw that we just made. And I have red and brown rice, and of course the atsara that we made. So guys, potatoes done, the sausage done, paksiw's done, my rice is done. So guess what? It's time to eat, you guys. So thank you guys for cooking with me, and I will see you in my next video where you're gonna join me eating our delicious yummy food. So See you back there. Thank you so much.